She thinks your boobs look nice.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's a high praise. What's up, everyone? It's Chicks in the Office with Rhea and Fran, giving you that Friday energy on a Wednesday. We are together here in Florida,
hand in hand.
I got my arm around my bitch, and we are ready to record.
When we do the side-by-side recording in my house in Florida, it cracks me up every time. Just the visual. Because we're looking at the camera, but we're next to each other.
You know what it reminds me of? Like, it reminds me of like a school project. Like, we're trying to start a podcast.
Right, we're presenting.
like we're trying to make it in this podcast world. You know, we haven't quite figured it out yet. That's what this is giving right now.
To humble ourselves every once in a while.
Next to each other. But yeah, we're in Florida. Feeling good. I'm feeling great now that I'm at Fran's house.
It's been a long couple days.
It's been a long couple days at my house. There's a lot of people staying in there, and a lot of different schedules going on. And if you're not on the same schedule as somebody else, things get hairy. Let me tell you, things get feisty in that household.
You're sleeping on the couch.
I'm sleeping on the couch. I'm sleeping on the air. I'm sleeping in 3 different spots every night. Like it's my body's taking a toll. I'm hungry. I came to Fran. I texted Fran. I said, "You got snacks? I'm starving."
She texted me this morning. Like, I'm just so excited to see you.
And I was like, "Listen." And this time, I don't even care if you say it back. You don't even have to say it back. I am just letting you know I'm excited to see you. We see each other every day at work. Like, sometimes it just doesn't feel right. No. Whatever. Besides the point, love my family.
In a different setting.
Love my family, but a lot of big personalities. Okay, let me tell you. Everyone's got a big personality. Everybody's right all the time. I have a funny story about yesterday. I texted it to you, and you were like, "You have to tell this story."
Yeah. No, I think you're gonna be blown away. I cannot wrap my mind around this. Absolutely, just take it away.
I have to say the way that this is set up right now feels so weird for me. It just feels like you guys are just talking at me, like
like we're just chatting with you. We're on ooVoo.
Yeah,
basically. Oh my god, ooVoo. This has ooVoo vibes.
I used to stay up so late on ooVoo, like with my crush.
What was the other one?
Skype.
No. Wasn't there another one that would connect you to strangers?
That was Omegle.
Omegle, yes. That's what this is.
Yes.
So we're waiting for somebody to pop on.
Like
the
Noah's
screen.
like the quiet guy, and we're like the 2 girls that won't stop talking.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay, so yesterday, and I brought picture proof with me because I couldn't believe my eyes. So yesterday, it's been kind of cold in Florida the past.
Extremely.
Like, it was really cold over the weekend. It just started warming up yesterday. But it wasn't pool weather. I went to the pool a little bit yesterday, besides the point. Just been sitting around basically doing nothing besides like taking walks and stuff. So I was like, "Nicole, why don't we go to the mall?" So my sister and I go to the mall, Palm Beach Gardens, beautiful mall.
Great mall.
We have a dandy little time, hit up Sephora, buy some things. It's all good. We're walking out of the mall, and my sister's like, "If you see a bathroom, let me know." I'm like, "Okay." I didn't see a bathroom, so I didn't say anything. I thought that she would have been like, "I'm going to go to the bathroom."
Yeah.
Okay, go to the bathroom. Like, she was like,
she's an adult. She can find the bathroom.
Right. Like, if you need to go find the bathroom, then go find the bathroom. No big deal. So we're getting into the car, and she's doing something weird, like on the side of the car, which I think she was smoking, but whatever. I'm driving. And she goes into the back seat, and she grabs something out of the back seat, and then she gets into the front seat.
How long is since you had left the mall?
We literally just walked out of the mall.
Oh, you're okay. So we're getting into the car.
Okay. We have not left the mall yet. Yeah. We are in the parking lot.
You're still in the parking lot.
We are in the parking lot of the mall. Okay, we did not leave the mall. She grabs something from the back seat, brings it in the front, and I'm like, "What is that?" Like, I was confused because it was a bag, and I was like, "Is she nauseous? Like, what's good? Go to the bathroom, whatever." She's like, "Oh, it's a pee bag." I'm like, "A pee bag for the dog? Like, because my parents drove here? Is it for Norman? Like, what?" Even that would be kind of bizarre, but whatever. She's like, "No, it's for me. I really have to go." I said, No. You are not fucking peeing next to me in this car right now. Go back in the mall. You're an animal. Like, that is insane. Are you a farm animals don't even do that. She was like, well, I really have to go and I don't want to get a UTI. I said, then go to the fucking mall. It's right there. We haven't left the parking lot yet. Also, we are 20 minutes away from home. Hold it in like an adult. Hold in your fucking pee like an adult. You are not about to pee in this bag. And she was like, well, really? You really have such a problem with me peeing in this bag? Yes. Yes, I do. I do have a large problem with you about to pee in this bag next to me while I am driving. I don't care. I don't care. I have a large problem with that when there's a bathroom 10 feet away that you could just walk into. We went back and forth. We were fighting. I started driving away. I said, do you want to go in the mall? She said, no, if I really have, I'm going to try to hold it in. If I really have to go, I'm going in this bag. I said, no, you are not. You are not doing that. And we made it home. She did not go in the bag, but it was a big deal. And then this morning, once again, it was brought up and she was like, you have a real issue with bathroom things. And I was like,
I will back you up on this.
We all know I don't love talking about the P word and all that, whatever. I've gotten a lot better though. Like, let me tell you, if I gotta go to the bathroom, my boyfriend knows I gotta go to the bathroom. I've become very open. Number 2,
haha.
That's a good one. See, I'm growing.
That was a poop joke you just laughed at.
Number 2, it is absolutely barbaric for a woman to pee in a bag in the car when you are 20 minutes away from home and there's also a bathroom right outside the car. Barbaric. I took a picture of it.
There's no reason to do that unless you are really in a time crunch. Oh my God.
That is a vagina slot.
No, I see it. It's it's made for road trips and stuff.
Emergency. You're stuck in traffic.
Like
you're on the road 20 hours.
I said to Rhea, like, where were you that you couldn't go find a bathroom? This is not, you could go to a gas station. You could go to we were in
the parking lot of the mall. Walk back into the mall and go to the bathroom, you animal. I was so shocked. And she was getting
me away.
She was making it like I was the weird one. Like she was like, no. I didn't think you would have such a problem with this. Like, what's your problem? I was like, this is my problem.
How often does she use it, did she say?
No, I don't think she's ever used it.
Also, like, if you use it, like, then you have to, like, what? Put it in the wash?
So there's sand on the bottom of it or whatever it is that like...
Oh, like it's like a cat?
Absorbs it? Yes. Like it's literally a litter box on the go for humans. And hi. Oh. So
my dog's scratching at the door. No.
So she said that she gave it to my mom because they drove from New York to Florida. And she gave it to my mom to use. Talking. And so I said to my mom this morning, I was like, Mom, do not tell me that you used that pee bag that was in the car. Like, not that specific one, but don't tell me you used a pee bag. She was like, God, no. Like, I only had that just in case, like, say we got stuck in really bad traffic and I was, like, going to lose my mind and, like, in pain and had to go. Like, that would be the last resort. And I was like, thank God. And then I made a TikTok about it while my dad drove me here. And when I was done, he turned to me, did that really happen? I said, yes, that really happened. He was like, your sister's nuts. I was like, she is. And you know what? She walks to the beat of her own drum, and I give her credit to that. She does not care what anyone says, whatever. Anybody could judge her. She doesn't care. But you're not fucking peeing next to me in the car. I don't care.
I said I literally just read about this in Prince Harry's book, had a part where he talked about peeing in a bag, like on a helicopter in war in Afghanistan. Like, that's the time where you use a pee bag. Not when you're in the mall parking lot when you can just go into a public restroom.
I just couldn't believe like the back and forth we were having. And I know that she had just smoked before she got in the car too. So I was like, I can't tell if she's just really high right now and thinks this is a normal interaction or what is going through her head. But then this morning when she was not high, she was still defending herself, being like, I didn't know that was going to bother you so much. And I was like, I didn't know you were a fucking animal. Yeah. Like, straight up.
I think I'd rather, if I was in the car, I would rather you just like pee like on yourself, like in your pants, than like pull out a bag and pee in it.
Like a perfectly fit vagina cup. Like it is so
Where do you buy that? Like Amazon?
She said that her friend told her about it, but What
That's
friends
just weird because
are-
you have to like think about it like ahead of time, being like, you know what I need? Like you're scrolling Instagram and you're like, let me order a pee bag.
Why would she ever need that? And then she was like, I don't want to get a UTI. Okay, I would almost rather get the UTI, and I know how painful UTIs are. I would almost rather get the UTI than pee in a pee bag.
But also, like
you're 20 minutes away. You're not holding it in for an hour or more.
You were not very far from home, so
No.
absolutely, that was wild.
It was
I
insane.
could not believe that. I really couldn't. But
insanity. We are so excited to be talking to you guys about these products because we use them every single day and we love them.
Our favorites.
So much. It's one of our favorite brands to ever exist, and I swear by that. It's Way, and they have the best products. I use their leave-in conditioner every single day. Every single day that I wash my hair. I use their wave spray if I just want to leave my hair natural. I use their body scrub to exfoliate my entire body. I use their cream because it smells delicious and makes my legs and whole body so smooth. I am obsessed with every Way product. And now they have the anti-dandruff shampoo, which Fran was just telling me about the other day, actually, because she said that her hair is really flaky right now. And she's been using the Way.
Scalp.
Yeah, her scalp. Her scalp is flaky and then it's getting into her hair. And so she started using the Way anti-dandruff shampoo, which everybody needs in the winter because, shit's getting dry. And the only way to fix that is with this shampoo.
Yeah, look, guys, hot girls have dandruff sometimes.
They do.
My scalp gets really dry in the winter. And I bought the anti-dandruff shampoo all on my own, like as it was released. Like I have the Sephora app and I got the update that it went on sale. And I was like, oh my God, I need to try this. I've been trying a bunch of different ones, haven't found a good solution. I've been using it for a few weeks now and really see a difference. I think it actually has helped so much. So it's new. It's their Way's new anti-dandruff shampoo. It keeps that flakiness at bay, formulated with their Cape Town fragrance with notes of ginger and spearmint, so your hair smells as good as it feels. It does smell great, which is awesome because a lot of dandruff products don't smell good. Salicylic acid is in it as well to gently soothe itchy, irritated scalps while keeping hair clean and soft. We've had Jen Atkin on the show. This Way was founded by her. There are amazing products.
I am so obsessed with Way. I seriously have
their
been
dry
using...
shampoo I swear by too. I don't use a single other dry shampoo but theirs.
Yeah, I've been using Way products for years now. Like I swear by their leave-in conditioner. Actually, a couple of years ago, this is funny, Caleb asked me what I use in my hair because he has long hair. Yep. And I was like, yo, get this leave-in conditioner. I'm telling you, it's awesome. So make sure you're trying Way. And we even have a deal for you, which is so exciting. And I'm going to use it too. Go to theway.com. That's TheOuai.com and use code CHICKS for 15% off your entire purchase. That's theway.com, TheOuai.com, code CHICKS. Every product of theirs is amazing. Use at least one product every single day of my life. So make sure you're checking out Way.
Yeah, this is the most excited we've ever been to do an ad read on this show.
You could tell. Next thing is...
Oh, Universal was fantastic.
I was going to ask you about that. Yeah.
Okay. Did you write that down?
No, I wrote down a note last night, a very quick note at 5:00 in the morning.
Oh.
I didn't realize this until I woke up today. Must have had a dream about it. Can you read it?
Rhea wrote, it literally says at 5 a.m. When you say the word butthole, your lips look like a butthole. And it's, what an observation.
Like butthole. See? Or I must have had a dream about this and wrote it down at 5:00 in the morning in my notes.
Anytime you say the word hole, it's
hole. It's just hole.
Hole doesn't, like this, that looks like an asshole. It does.
So butt.
No, butthole. Like what? It makes more sense in my dream that I also had a dream I had a dick.
Oh.
And I was jerking off.
Quite the dream.
I did. I swear to God, I woke up and I was like, whoa. I was like, that felt good.
Well, you were just probably comparing it to your own.
Same thing. Yeah. I don't think I don't know. It was
I'm gonna let this dog keeps wanting to go in, out.
Yeah, so I'm sorry that I just shared that.
Yeah, we're just gonna let you sit with that.
I can't believe you guys are so shocked by that. Actually, when I texted it to Marty today, he was like, my jaw just dropped at that text.
Yeah. Well, sometimes there's just, this is the thing. It's the delivery, because it's just, there's no opener. Like, it's just like there. You need like a second to think about what you said.
Yeah. No, it was clearly I was having very strange dreams. Yeah. But your dad made me this lovely double espresso, so I'm going to enjoy that. How was Universal?
Universal was great. Loved walking around. Come to realize Joe might not really be a rides guy. Well, this is the thing. Like, Universal, the rides specifically are so like 3D virtual reality based.
That's like my favorite kind of ride.
Where if you get a little motion sickness, you're coming off those things like in bad shape. Mm-hmm. I felt that way the last time I went, and my mom and I went on the Gringotts ride, and we both got off and we were like, you didn't need to sit down for a second. Mm-hmm. And we did the Hogwarts ride, and when we were like getting off, I looked over, just like sweating and like pale, and I was like, oh my God, I actually felt really bad. I was like, and then he felt bad because I was like, oh, we don't need to like keep going on these ones. We did other stuff, but I love it. I think it's so cool. I love walking around Harry Potter World, going in and out of the stores and walking through the different parks. I had a great time.
Whole atmosphere of Universal is fun. Not even just the rides, but like the little games. Exactly.
It was going into everything. I had a shortened time, so we kind of just were more like observers. And since Monday morning, we got a rental car to drive from St. Augustine to Orlando, and about 15 minutes into our drive, we got a flat tire. In the rental car.
I feel like a road trip, flat tire.
Like, I was so...
Just bound to happen.
Let me tell you something. It really took the air out of the trip.
You're killing me. Oh my God. She's too funny, folks. She's on fire.
It's just... It really... Like, I was so excited. We went through the McDonald's drive-thru.
Oh,
we got McMuffins. Well, first of all...
You don't get McGriddles?
I got a McMuffin.
With the
I got a McMuffin. Joe got a McGriddle. But we made a mistake, which I had never done before, and I didn't think it was something, but maybe just the specific McDonald's. Like, I had said sausage McMuffin. Joe said sausage McGriddle. We didn't say, like, sausage, egg, and cheese.
So you just got sausage?
So I got a sausage and cheese
You guys
McMuffin.
just had raw meat?
And Joe got a sausage in between two pancake
McGriddle syrup
buns, and that was it. Like, but we did get hash browns.
Okay,
so like Joe put a hash brown in his. Okay. We improvised. It was still good. But I was in like road trip McMuffin.
Yeah, like, ooh, we got our McDonald's.
I had the music going. Yeah. We were pumped, getting on the highway. Just pop. Like, we went over a needle or something. A needle, like a nail.
A needle in the road.
A needle in the middle of the highway.
Someone was sewing.
So there's a nail or something. Because it popped and we had 30 seconds to pull over. Like, the alert came on where that it was like the tire was getting lower and lower. And it happened so fast. I was like, you got to pull over. So by the time we actually pulled over and got out of the car, flat tire. Completely flat.
That's awful. How long did it take for somebody to come fix it?
Thankfully, not that long. 45 minutes. Which was really not that bad. Like, you never know. Mm-hmm. 45 minutes, the guy came, he put on this, we had a full spare. So we could have kept going because it was like a legit spare.
Neither of you know how to change a tire then.
No. And
neither do I, but I feel like anytime, I don't know, maybe it's just an older generation thing that I feel like you get shamed for that.
Yeah, it's also not our car. Like,
but like if you have a spare tire, like theoretically, like you should know how.
Well, we also had a problem that we didn't. There was no equipment. Like, you need like a jack and there was none of that in the rental car.
What's the point of having a spare?
Even if we wanted to do it,
flat tire.
even if we wanted to do it or even attempt, we couldn't do it. So we waited. It was fine. We then took the car to the next rental location and got switched cars, then continued on our journey. It was really only like an hour and a half detour.
Wait, why did you have to switch cars if you got it fixed?
We didn't. I just was having a little bit of like I would prefer switching cars.
That would be so funny if your new car then got a flat tire.
No, yeah. Well, the first car had issues. The check engine light was also kept coming on and off, and like it definitely was a computer error. It was not actually messed up, but it was happening every 2 minutes. And it was just annoying. Like it made a beeping sound. So I was like, let's dump this thing.
What was the new car?
A Kia Sorento.
A minivan?
Kia Sorento. Just drove like a dream. Made it to
your
Orlando.
Father had a Fiat.
Yeah.
Little guy showed up.
Just
I was like, what?
In his little Fiat. Yeah. That thing is crazy. And it's got the Mio license plate and everything. Yeah.
I was like, who's this Italian man growing up?
Yep. Well, he's had that for a while.
I know. I must have known that. But I'm used to your other car, your big car.
I've told you this story. We've had that Fiat for a while. It's it's automatic.
I saw it in the Vineyard.
No, not automatic.
Was it in the Vineyard?
Yes.
Okay.
It's manual, stick shift.
Yes. Yeah.
And my dad refuses to teach me how to drive it because he doesn't think I'd be able to do it. And they like it because none of us kids can drive stick.
Yeah. But
he and my mom can. So
your mom can drive stick?
Yeah.
That's hot.
Yeah, my dad taught her when they first started dating, I think.
That's nice.
Yeah. Woman knows her way around a good stick.
She does.
So
do I from my dream last night.
So do you. So do you. That was it. And then we made it to my parents' house, no problem. And now we're gearing up, guys. We may have some part of this episode, like maybe on Friday, we'll have some stuff with Tyler. We can't guarantee anything because
he's the most unreliable man to walk this planet.
We just can't
Besides
guarantee.
Trent.
You can't guarantee a single thing. Like we were going to record in their office, but then the timing, he couldn't give us a confirmation if we could do that. So maybe we'll use like the radio show recording so you guys can hear it. We'll put on the podcast. Maybe we won't. I don't know. It really depends until we get there, which we haven't yet.
Yeah, I've almost said to Fran, like, we should just not show up. Like, just to prove to him something. Like, not everyone can, like, wait on you hand and foot. Like, you just come and go as you please and you don't answer anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah.
We will be saying that to him.
He's a busy guy, apparently. So
is he? Like, what's he doing?
Apparently. I'm filming something. I don't know. All right. But we're headed to his little office studio. They have I'm excited to see the setup, though. I'm not going to lie. For the radio show, see everybody, talk to everybody, give him a nice scolding.
Yeah. I want Fran to take me out to a nice dinner tonight.
Yeah. And then I'll take you out to a nice dinner.
Thank God. I need like a steak or something.
She's starving.
I need some meat on these bones.
She's starving.
Like, I feel like our parents have reached the phase of life, both of them kind of, where they're like always like on a diet or something, where they're like, oh, I'm eating this or I'm eating that. And I'm like, we were eating dinner the other day. And at one point we were eating and I just blurted out, I'm fucking starving. Like, I was like, I can't. I'm so hungry. And I'm like, I texted my sister last night. We were she was in the other room and I was like, are you hungry? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, should we order something like for real? Like,
please, I'm begging you.
10 o'clock at night and
I have like snacks and like stuff like
there nothing. Is snacks. Like I will give them that. Like, it's not like there's no snacks, but I can't eat the same snacks all the time. Like, it's getting old. Like, I'm hungry. Like, snacks don't fulfill me. I'm hungry.
But had a couple days. It's been really, really just.
I'm officially on my health journey. Restarting my health journey. It'll probably last for like a couple.
Here's the thing: your health journey is not a health journey because you're going about it in a very unhealthy way.
No, I'm running every day.
You're always like restart. Like, you'll go like 1 week and then you're like off 1 week and then like restarting 1 week. Like,
No, I feel like this. I'm trying to have like before our West Coast tour. I really I lasted like a couple months. Like I was really trying to get in shape. I'm trying to be like that. Yeah, I'm trying to be like that again. Like I've really gone. Yeah, I've gone a few weeks where I'm just like, no, I can't do this. But
if we have any, listeners who are nutritionists, something in that, good balanced diet.
Contact Noah.
Message Noah because
that's true. I texted our
the problem is he's not balancing that with eating well, and he's just talking about not eating at all. I'm like, that's not no.
I'm just trying to not overeat. But I texted him last night, being like, "Do you guys know anything like healthy for me that I could order? Like that's not a salad."
Oh my God. Let me read this. This goes back to Noah being unable to make a decision for himself, reading a menu and being like, what do I get? Like, guys, just pick something.
Wait, so he texted this. He wrote, "Is cheese bad for you?" Trent wrote, "No carbs." Noah then sends a whole block of jalapeno and peppadew. Is that how you pronounce that?
Jalapeno and peppadew. Yeah,
peppadew cheese, a whole block of it. He goes, "This whole thing is 700 calories, and if I open it, I will eat the entire thing."
You would eat a whole block of cheese?
That's like an Anchorman. You ate the whole wheel of cheese?
I mean, I just know myself. I would.
Did you eat it?
I didn't open it yet. But once I do,
64,000 emails, 81,000 emails.
No.
Oh my God. We're recording so close. I could see your screen. That would give me so much anxiety.
Well, Fran, trust me, I want to get rid of them, but I'm in too deep now. How do I get rid of 81,000 emails?
I have 5.
There's a read all thing. I think you can just
wait, really? Is there?
Yeah, just hit mark all as read.
Where do I
start
do that?
Fresh?
Please.
But do you actually not open any emails?
No, I do open my emails, but I'm subscribed to a lot of things that I don't open those emails. No, I'm not an idiot. I open some emails.
See, but I think I got to do this on the computer. Do you know how to do it on your phone? I don't know how to do it on the phone.
On your phone, go to if you go to mail.
Yeah.
And then select edit, select all, mark on the bottom, and mark as read.
Where's edit?
Edit's on the top right. It should be on the top right once you're in your inbox. Go to the inbox.
Oh. We're in the Gmail app, not the mail app.
Oh, well, then not.
Okay, we'll figure this out another time. Anyway, Ria's 81,000 unread
You have to
emails.
do that for me. Why do I have 30,
She also has 37 Venmo requests or 37 Venmo notifications.
But how do I even look at that?
They're all right there.
Out here?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You owe some people some money? Oh, no, it's just actual
promos and people want to be
people want to be your friends.
People want to be my friend.
You have Ria's got notifications from Venmo from 2020.
Grace O'Malley wants to be your friend. November 2021. Grace is probably Ria still hasn't accepted my Venmo request.
2020 notifications still. Hey, Mom, we're recording our show.
I am. Oh, I'm here.
What do I think? I'm just playing Ria's voice out loud? You thought she was on the computer.
You were like, wow, her voice is loud. Her voice is louder than usual.
That's because she is here. Yes, we're recording.
This is your intro to the podcast. Your first time on.
If anybody can hear you.
Plug the store.
Buy me up.
Yeah.
There you go. See, your own daughter doesn't even do it for you.
Yeah, well, she wanted me to wait till the...
Not yet.
Okay, yes, sorry. Don't listen to that, guys.
She's got big plans.
But reminder, she knows her way around a stick.
She thinks she's your boobs look nice.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's a high praise. Oh my God.
She goes, nice.
That's if Laura's complimenting, high praise.
Oh my gosh. Sounds like she's in the house.
Tell her to leave. Okay, well, I guess we can get into the topics. You got into
I would like just a callback to last year, almost a year ago, to my teeth. I would just like to let everyone know that I didn't have any cavities today. I went to the dentist for a checkup.
I'm so happy for you, Noah.
Although I did have I grind my teeth a lot. I don't know if that's why, but I had my front 2 teeth were kind of chipped on the bottom, and he made them look nice and filled them out.
That's beautiful.
That sounds great. so happy for you.
We're happy for you. And I have to go back to the dentist as well. I'm also man-spreading right now as if...
Not really.
I'm sorry. I just didn't want you to think I was taking up space.
No, you're not at all. Don't worry about that.
Okay. All right. Let's get into the topics. We are going to be talking about Selena Gomez and Drew from the Chainsmokers. Apparently they are dating. Channing Tatum did a whole Vanity Fair interview where he talked about his divorce with Jenna. And we are also going to be talking about a new Netflix show that combines all of our favorite people from other Netflix shows, which is very exciting. So let's get into it.
Okay, guys, when you're juggling work, family, and life in general, things can feel chaotic. That's why Coors Light helps you find moments to unwind all year long. Whenever you need to hit reset, reach for a Coors Light. It's made to chill. Coors Light is our favorite beer. We love our Coors Light. You guys know it. And I love reaching into my fridge. My ideal Sunday is I got the football on. I reach into my fridge. I pull out a nice cold Coors Light. The mountains on the can are blue, or maybe at the bottle, whichever. We know that the mountains on the bottles and cans turn blue when your beer is cold. That way you always know when it's time to chill. When it's time to relax, just open a Coors Light. It's mountain cold refreshment made to chill. So when it's time to unwind, Coors Light is the beer I reach for. So when you want to hit reset, grab the beer that's made to chill. Get Coors Light delivered straight to your door with Drizzly or Instacart by going to CoorsLight.com/chicks. Always celebrate responsibly from Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
So this was some random news. Apparently, Selena Gomez is dating Drew from the Chainsmokers, but people are confused because he was just dating Eve Jobs, and now her Instagram is gone. She did have a birthday post up for him pretty recently.
Yeah.
It was in December, and that has, her whole account is gone now. And
they spent New Year's together. And it seems like that must be done because apparently he's with Selena Gomez, which I would have never, ever put the two together. I guess that puts the rumors that Selena Gomez is with Nicola Peltz's brother to rest because people were like, why is she with them so much? She's dating his brother. Maybe she's also just
dating around. That's what always confuses me when things like this come out. Like, maybe this is what happened. And we don't know for sure, but this is what I'm thinking. Maybe Drew and Eve Jobs broke up, right?
Maybe they didn't.
Or maybe they didn't, but maybe they did. And then he started talking to Selena Gomez. But then nobody knew that they broke up. So everyone was like, damn, did he just start dating Selena Gomez and left her? But maybe they're just hanging out. Like, maybe they're not fully dating. Maybe they just, like, are hooking up. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that Eve Jobs probably deleted her Instagram because she was probably receiving so many messages and comments. And she was probably like, I don't want to deal with this at all. Let me just delete my Instagram so I don't have to see any of this stuff. But
I took a screenshot of... This was sent into Dumas. There was a lot because a lot of this also stemmed from there was Us Weekly article that was like they're dating, but then there was a Dumas spotting where somebody saw them making out at a bowling alley on the Lower East Side.
That's so random.
Then somebody wrote in like the Selena and famous DJ relationship is true, but it won't last. He parties a lot, cheats on all of his girlfriends. I can back this up. I saw him from my own eyes. And then someone else wrote in an email that said this half of a DJ duo who has been making headlines recently for going on a podcast and talking about threesomes with fans blindsided his ex, the daughter of a late tech billionaire. He had barely ended the relationship with her and told her it was just a break and they would keep being friends. Then less than a week later, he made headlines with a new very famous A-list pop singer and actress. His ex still had a photo of them on her Instagram, which she quickly deleted when the news broke and then proceeded to temporarily disable her account. He has been known to get really serious really quick and jump from girl to girl, as well as people have confirmed that they have seen him cheating on past girlfriends. So that seems to be a theme, although, I mean, I don't know who would openly admit. I did listen to the Chainsmokers interview on Call Her Daddy, and I want to say Alex asked if like either of them had cheated, and I want to say he said no. I could be making that up, but also like who openly admits like, oh yeah, big time cheater. You know,
he
especially like if you just started a new relationship,
because like then Selena got like or Eve.
Well, people were like, oh, he was, because on the show we talked about being just starting to see someone, but I don't know when exactly they recorded that. And he was talking about Eve because it lined up. He was like, oh, we met in the summer and have been dating. It's going well. And that lines up with this Eve
So do you think
storyline.
he just like met Selena Gomez and just dropped her? Was like, fuck, I got a chance with Selena Gomez.
Yeah, like possibly. There's a very good chance here that
I don't trust
Selena Gomez could have shown interest, and he was like, okay.
I don't trust you can't trust any DJs.
Yeah, I don't trust DJs. I don't trust the Chainsmokers.
Let's not forget Selena Gomez dated Zed.
Selena Gomez likes DJs. He dated Chantel Jeffries, right?
Yes.
I have nothing to add to that. I just wanted to make sure that was the right one.
Yeah. No, I think he does have a lot of girlfriends, and I feel like anytime I see his name, he's dating somebody new or seen with somebody new. So
Selena Gomez needs to find a good guy. And I'm not saying, listen, I don't know anything about him, okay? I'm not saying he's a bad guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't know the facts. So I don't want to automatically say he's a bad guy. But when it comes to DJs, I just feel like the scene is like they're always partying. They're out. You know, I just feel like that's not Selena Gomez, right?
I know. But maybe she could be in this like casual dating phase where she's just...
If she wants to hook up with him,
yeah.
Whatever.
Because I think the jumping to, dating is like they're seeing each other. If this timeline is accurate, this is very fresh.
Like they literally made out this past week.
Like it
and
just
it's already in the news.
Like we're talking about somebody's like first hookup.
Right.
That could have been like a drunk hookup.
Can you imagine how terrifying that is to be a celebrity and like you hook up with one person one night, right? You don't really plan on hooking up with them again. You don't plan on even talking to them. And all of a sudden the next day it's in the headlines that you guys are dating and you're like, oh my God, we just hooked up once.
And I feel bad for Eve because anytime I feel Selena's name is attached to anything, her fans go nuts.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine what her Instagram looked like. She's probably like, I'm just turning this shit off.
Yeah.
Like I'm not everything.
I don't blame her.
I'm going dark because this is a lot. And like we said, don't really know if there was any overlap, if he was telling her one thing and then she sees this Selena thing. I don't know. But very messy is what it seems.
Yes. And you don't want to see that your very, very recent ex-boyfriend is with Selena Gomez.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden, it was a day ago.
Yeah.
And you guys just broke up that day. And the next day he's dating Selena Gomez.
It's crazy that this is the most I feel like I've seen about the Chainsmokers in years. Also,
right? Are they dropping new music?
Yeah, they are actually. They are. They had a new song come out last week. But just like doing Color Daddy and then having all those headlines come out and then this, I maybe also laugh too because it's just like if I'm Alex, I'm like Alex Cooper, not Alex from the Chainsmokers. If I'm Alex Cooper, I'm like, damn, fucking Selena like, God, wish this happened pre-interview.
Right. I wonder when that was filmed. Probably pretty recently.
Yeah, if I had to guess,
or maybe
I think it happened I think the interview happened pre-holidays.
Yes. Okay.
That's I think.
Right. Yeah. I
that's my guess.
I could see that as well.
Do you guys like the Chainsmokers just like as some music?
I don't mind it.
All their music just sounds the same to me.
Yeah, it's not really like my favorite.
Like I would say, I've definitely listened to their new stuff, but 2016 to 2018 Chainsmokers, I was listening to a lot.
I want to say something, but I really know that I'm gonna get made fun of. I don't know how to word it without it sounding like.
Just spit it out now.
I can't. I'm looking for a way to word it without it being like you want to punch me in the face.
Like I personally or
like
everyone?
just in general, like everyone being like, wow, you sound like such a douchebag.
Okay, but now you have to say it.
Like they're considered EDM, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like a harder beat.
I don't think that sounds douchey.
I just didn't want a word to be like, I like a hard beat, bro.
No,
like,
no. You like more like deep house music.
Yeah.
And they're a little more pop EDM.
Right. Like I like
yeah.
You know what I like.
They're more
commercialized.
It's
that
just,
song Roses is good. Yeah,
I mean,
that song, Roses, is good. That song,
yeah,
Remember that?
I mean, they had some great songs.
Closer was like the biggest song ever.
Shout out Syracuse. They both graduated from Syracuse.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. This definitely was like, you saw that the Us Weekly article first, and you were like, "What the fuck?" Is this connection?
I texted our group. I said, Selena Gomez is dating the guy from the Chainsmokers?
Yeah.
Like, really threw me by surprise.
And what's funny, too, is my first thought, because I had literally just listened to the interview, and I was like, that can't be the girl he was dating. Like, that can't be the girl he was talking about in the interview.
You wouldn't just be casually talking about Selena Gomez like that.
Yeah. So. Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. Well, this is interesting. We'll see what happens here. It could have been so casual. This could still be so casual, where we never hear about these two having a connection ever again. Like, this could, just could have been a fucking fling. They were out, they hooked up, and people saw them, and then it blew up. I hope Eve Jobs is able to come back to Instagram soon, because this I feel bad for her and all this. This is a lot.
Yeah, hope she's okay. Wasn't she dating Chase Stokes for a little bit too?
There was some talk about that as well. Yeah. All the connections. Everybody's connected in some way.
It's Hollywood babes.
Yep. For a little energy boost, guys, check out Proper Wild. It's clean all-day energy. It's an energy shot designed to boost your energy, focus, and productivity without the jitters or crash. No preservatives, no artificial sweeteners, no horrible chemicals, just a natural tasting energy shot with clean ingredients that work, and they just got some brand new flavors.
We are loving the new flavors as well as the old flavors. Proper Wild is perfect because it's just a little shot that gets you going, gives you that energy. It's clean. You won't have like that jittery feeling that I feel like sometimes the energy drinks with a lot of chemicals can give you. Instead of having energy, you're just really jittery and it starts freaking you out. That is not the case with Proper Wild. So everyone can check out Proper Wild today. If you go to properwild.com/barstool, you get 30% off your first order. And there's so many flavors to try that there's got to be one out there for you.
Absolutely. They just did strawberry, kiwi, apple, and lemon lime. Delish. Apple, lemon, lime. Honestly, all of those are amazing flavors. Try all of them.
Strawberry, kiwi gal.
Exactly. Try all of them. So like we said, properwild.com/barstool to try Proper Wild for 30% off.
Channing Tatum did a whole interview with Vanity Fair, and it was very interesting to hear him talk about his divorce with Jenna, who everyone loved them as a couple. Yeah. Everyone admired them, their lip sync battle, them and Step Up, everything about them, everyone loved.
First thing you throw out there is their lip sync battle. I thought their marriage was going to last forever. They had a great lip sync battle.
If you tell me Jenna Dewan, the only thing I think of is that lip sync battle.
It's crazy. Like, that was just amazing. But he had said that, they didn't want to accept that it was over for quite some time. I feel like that happens to a lot of people. They have kids, and how many kids do they have? Or do they just have one kid?
But I think he said, like, parenting really accentuated their differences.
Yeah.
When they started parenting, it was like, wow, we see the world differently.
The way they parent is different. The way they see the world, the way they want to take on the world, everything about that is different. And they had just realized that they were growing apart, and they didn't want to, really accept that until they finally did. And it seems like they both, had kind of the same thing to say about their divorce in terms of like, 1 week it would be really fine and dandy. And then the next week it was like, oh my God, how am I going through this? But it seems like they both have found their respective partners now. I mean, Jenna has been engaged for a little bit now, and she has a son with somebody else. And Channing Tatum has been dating Zoe Kravitz, but he says he doesn't know if he'll get married ever again.
Yeah.
But Zoe Kravitz is so fucking cool, and Channing Tatum is so, like, they're a great couple. Jenna seems happy, but always interesting to see them talk about each other because they were like one of the most beloved couples for so long. And I bet that must have been hard for them. Also, another reason why it was hard for them to get a divorce, because they knew how much everyone loved them publicly as a couple. But on the inside, they were like, we don't feel the same way. So, like, how do we, go about this?
Right. He said they kept kind of telling themselves, like, the same story from the beginning of trying to convince themselves that,
of, like what it should be.
Same, all, like, the same as it was at the start. I love reading these profiles. I think they're so interesting, and I just want to have that job sometimes. Like, do you ever read? I read these profiles, and I'm like, damn, what a cool, I mean, what we do is very cool. We get to interview these people, but I was like, they're doing pottery together in Brooklyn. Like, it was a very cool read. Channing seems like such a great guy to talk to. Like, I would love to have him on our show. He just seems like so much fun, and they were laughing and joking and hanging out together. And he just seems like they quoted Sandra Bullock in the profile of just how he's just a lovable goofball. He just wants to have fun, and talking about when they filmed their movie together that they would spend their off time like doing all these fun things. And he's just that kind of guy. He said he's a serial monogamist.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, his relationship with Zoe, and the part 2 was cracking me up about when everyone found out he was following all those Zoe Kravitz fan accounts. And he was like, I didn't think anybody would know. Like, I just wanted to see what she was up to.
Yeah, it is funny. And also hearing him talk about Magic Mike and stripping and Joe, my guy Joe.
Yeah.
He said that he is a better stripper than Joe Manganiello, but Joe Manganiello was flawless, he said.
Yeah.
So that's good to know.
Yeah, the last Magic Mike is coming out soon, I think.
Wait,
right?
So when I went to go see the menu in theaters, there was coming attractions, and Magic Mike was one of them, but I didn't know it was Magic Mike. And so Channing Tatum was like dancing, doing the whole thing. And I think Salma Hayek is in it.
Yeah, she is.
And he's dancing, but I wasn't.
Apparently the opening scene is like he's really going in on Salma Hayek.
So when I saw Salma Hayek and Channing Tatum in the preview, it didn't click to me that it was Magic Mike, because Salma Hayek has never been in Magic Mike. And so I was like, my God, Channing Tatum, he just cannot give up dancing. He is dancing in every film. This guy loves dancing. And then it flashed and it was like the final dance, Magic Mike or whatever it's called. I was like, oh, there we go. I'm definitely seeing this one. Salma Hayek. Yeah. Salma Hayek has some of the greatest boobs in Hollywood.
She does.
And they are
not the best.
And they are on display every award show. And I respect that from her.
I know. I do too. And because now it just makes me think of the pictures of her and Austin Butler.
Oh my God, where he's just like,
it was like, why were they taking a picture?
That's like me to you.
This is like they met just now. It's more like me to you right now. No, it was funny to hear him also talk about that. Like, he mentioned this, he basically has his face in Salma Hayek's crotch. Like, I guess in the beginning of the movie,
they had some steamy scenes, and that's why I was like, wow, a rom-com with Salma Hayek and Channing Tatum? Interesting pair up.
Yeah. So he's jumping back into it, which I'm excited about. Channing Tatum, there's also talking about how he took like a little break from acting. He did Lost City, and now he's got a bunch of new projects coming up. So that is very exciting.
Very exciting. Also, very exciting news for Netflix. They are creating a dating show that will combine all of our favorite Netflix personalities into one show, which I feel like we have talked about before, maybe, of how great of an idea that would be if they just took personalities from each show. Love is Blind, The Circle, Too Hot to Handle, all these great shows that everyone becomes so obsessed with, and just throw them into one. And it feels like that's happening. It kind of feels like Ex on the Beach vibe.
Totally.
Because they all have dated each other at some point. And I think it's very exciting.
So what's crazy to me too, though, is like, when did they film this? Because it must have been a while ago, because Francesca's on it. And Francesca has been in like a very serious relationship. It feels like
they've been talking about getting engaged a lot too on TikTok.
So the show's called Perfect Match. It's coming out on Valentine's Day. It's hosted by none other than Nick Lachey.
Oh my God. Get a new host.
I don't know how Nick Lachey found his way as the face of love for Netflix. Good for him. Like, that's a very lucrative position. But he's just really taken over that role. So it says, as they compete to form relationships, the most compatible couples will play matchmaker, breaking up other couples and sending them on dates with brand new singles they'll invite to the villa. Will they create better matches, or will they create chaos? In this over-the-top journey of strategy and dating, hosted by Nick Lachey, only one couple will be crowned the perfect match. The season consists of 12-hour-long episodes. It will stream over 3 weeks. 4 episodes will come out on Valentine's Day, 4 on February 21st, and 4 on February 28th. And here's the cast. We got Abby from 20 Somethings. Did you ever watch 20 Somethings? No. That's the one where they were in Austin. I actually liked that one. And Sophie from Selling Tampa. Haven't watched. Bartice from Love is Blind. The Love is Blind cast picks are like, you would guess they would want to be the ones to do a show like this, but it's like, damn, I wish there were some better options. Calvin from The Circle, Chase from Too Hot to Handle, Chloe from Too Hot to Handle. We love her and The Circle. Colony from Selling Tampa, Damien from Love is Blind. I never liked Damien. Diamond from Love is Blind. I did like Diamond. Dom from The Mole. I haven't watched The Mole.
I put it on for an episode, didn't love it. Okay. Shut it off.
Francesca from Too Hot to Handle. Georgia from Too Hot to Handle.
I love Georgia.
Ines from The Circle France. So we got one international on here. Or not international, more than one, but The Circle France. Izzy from Too Hot to Handle. Joey Sasso from The Circle.
Joey making a comeback. You had to know that this guy
I love Joey.
Was going to come back at some point.
I love Joey. When I saw his face, I was like, yes. Carousel from Sexy Beasts.
Never seen Sexy Beasts.
Don't know what that is. I've never even heard of that.
No.
Elsie from Love is Blind. Mitchell from The Circle. Nick from The Circle. Savannah from The Circle. Shane from Love is Blind. Like I said, tough male choices.
But they know who's going to make people mad.
Damien, and Shane.
The worst people on Love is Blind. They said, we're going to put them all on.
At least what's his face isn't on it.
Why am I blanking on his name? Freaking Zay's.
No. Yes.
Barnett. Well, his last name is Barnett.
Yeah. No, I'm thinking of Shake.
Oh, yes.
Will from The Mole and Zay from The Ultimatum.
Great cast. You know, even with those guys who are so annoying, it's going to make for a great TV show because we're just going to be like, oh, we hate them, but you can't look away because that's kind of the best.
Yeah, exactly. So but that also is where I go back to like, when did they film this? Because it'll just be like entertainment purposes, you know, drama. I don't know if it's necessarily like, we're really looking for somebody to be a couple out of this.
No,
but give me good drama. I think it's going to be good. Everybody wants that kind of Bachelor in Paradise format. I think it's a mix of everything. Love Island, Bachelor in Paradise, like you said, X on the Beach. Love Island UK winter season just started, which is very exciting for those watching. I haven't watched it yet, but I will be doing that this weekend for sure.
Me as well. I'm excited to watch. Yeah. And I'm excited for this show.
Yeah. So smart idea from Netflix. This is a no-brainer. Now you have all these reality shows, slap them on a show together, throw them on an island. It works every time.
All right, that wraps up today's episode of Chicks in the Office. And make sure you subscribe on YouTube. We love you guys. Keep subscribing. I guess we'll talk to you on Friday. We're super excited.
If you watch this one on YouTube, I hope you had a fun time.
Yeah, I hope you had a good time watching us looking like a bunch of fools. Also, we have some exciting guests coming up, so that will be exciting in the future. So look forward to that. Subscribe. We love you guys, and we'll talk to you on Friday.